The Golden Globes happened, and the internet lost its mind over several moments. 2016 nostalgia officially took over our algorithms, and Blackpink are reminding everyone exactly who they are. We finally know who got casted in Disney's highly anticipated live-action remake of Tangled, and Ariana Grande and Jonathan Bailey are joining forces on a new project. All that and more later on. What's up everybody, it's Gossip Guy, and this is today's rundown. Let's get into it. Alright, Golden Globes. First things first, let's talk about Hudson Williams and Connor's story. These two have been absolutely everywhere since the massive success of the TV show Heated Rivalry, which, if you haven't seen it yet, is basically peak drama meets rom-com perfection. They walked the red carpet together, and let me tell you, the internet went insane. Even though neither of them were nominated this year, their first ever Golden Globes appearance immediately became a headline. People were live tweeting, posting memes, and honestly, the fandom energy was just next level. I personally didn't expect them to show up because their fame is so relatively new, but honestly, I'm so glad they did. It gave the red carpet a breath of fresh energy, and let's be honest, gave us all a lot to stand. And of course, Nikki Glaser hosting again is always a treat. Her opening monologue, legendary. She threw playful jabs at just about everyone, from The Rock and Kevin Hart, whom she jokingly called the Steve Martin and Martin Short for people under 50 IQ, to Leonardo DiCaprio, ribbing him for all the awards and iconic roles he's racked up before his girlfriend even turns 30.
I mean, it's just insane.
Then she says, "I'm sorry I made that joke, but we don't know anything else about you." And honestly, she's not wrong. Leo, we love you, but the mystery remains. Her monologues are always equal parts hilarious and savage, and this year was no exception. Now let's talk about some iconic Golden Globes moments that were actually historic. First up, Wagner Mara. Yes, the Narcos star made history by becoming the first Brazilian actor to ever win Best Actor in a drama for his role in The Secret Agent. And let's just pause for a second to really appreciate this win because he was up against some serious heavy hitters. Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, Oscar Isaac for Frankenstein, and Jeremy Allen White for the Bruce Springsteen biopic. That's stiff competition. Wagner brought a performance that was visually stunning, emotionally gripping, and totally unforgettable. And this award is not just a personal milestone. It's a win for international representation on the Hollywood stage. Truly a moment for the history books. And speaking of historic firsts, we cannot skip over Tiana Taylor. This was her first ever Golden Globe nomination, and she won Best Supporting Actress for her performance in one battle after another. Let me tell you, the acceptance moment was everything. She was crying tears of joy, but also made sure to flash the back of her dress to show off the open back. Multitasking at its finest. Fans are loving this because it's exactly the kind of memorable, unapologetic, show-stopping moments that the Globes thrive on.
Wait, see my party in the back. Oh my God, I almost didn't even write a speech because I didn't think I would.
2026 is the new 2016, says the internet, after the throwback trend took our algorithms by storm. It's no secret that the fateful year of 2016 holds a special place in a lot of people's hearts. Culture was evolving and spreading like wildfire that year. The nostalgia is real. If you were on Instagram, TikTok, or even just scrolling through Facebook, you've probably noticed it. The algorithms are literally full of throwback posts. Everyone is channeling the energy of 2016. Oversaturated photos, boho Coachella vibes, the music that shaped that era. I mean, we had Lemonade by Beyonce, Anti by Rihanna, Views by Drake, and let's not forget King Kylie. The fashion, the music, the aesthetic, people are loving revisiting this time in culture. Celebrities themselves are hopping on the trend. Selena Gomez, Kylie Jenner, and even Serena Williams have been posting throwback pics reminding us why 2016 was basically a cultural peak. And now, the part we've all been waiting for, Blackpink. The K-pop queens are gearing up to release their highly anticipated mini-album, Deadline. This is their first group project together since Born Pink in 2022, and fans are foaming at the mouth. After years of solo success, including Lisa's Rockstar, Jenny's Like Jenny, and Rose's Apata featuring Bruno Mars, it would have been easy to assume that Blackpink might not reunite for a full group era. But the success of the worldwide Deadline tour and the release of their lead single, Jump, proves that they are ready to dominate together. The fandom energy is insane. Social media is buzzing and people are already speculating about visuals, choreography, and of course, fashion. The girls aren't just back, they're reminding the world exactly who they are. And honestly, I cannot wait. The news recently broke out that Disney has found its contenders for the 2 leading roles in the live-action remake of Tangled. This is major and such a long time coming, especially since the project was previously put on pause by the producers. But when whispers that casting had resumed started circulating online, that led fans to further speculate about who would be considered to play Rapunzel and Flynn Rider. The truth eventually comes out, and it was announced that Tegan Croft, previously known for her role as Rachel Roth in the DC Universe's superhero series Titans, and Milo Manheim, known for playing Zed in the Disney Zombies franchise, were both casted to bring these iconic characters to life. It was reported that other actors and celebrities auditioned for the coveted roles, including Gigi Hadid and Jojo Siwa, who tried out for Rapunzel, and Zayn Malik and Corey Milcreast, who were also considered for Flynn Rider. I don't know about you guys, but I'm really excited for this movie to come out. I've been a massive fan forever, and I just can't wait to see how they bring the story to life. Who's there? Alright, did somebody say more musicals? I think we did, because Ariana Grande and Jonathan Bailey just announced they will be reuniting, this time on stage, for a West End revival of the Stephen Sondheim musical Sunday in the Park with George. The story, inspired by French artist Georges Seurat's 1884 painting A Sunday Afternoon on the island of La Grande Jatte, follows Seurat and his lover Dot, respectively played by Bailey and Grande, as they tackle themes of connection, love, and the relationship between people and art. The pair took to Instagram to share the news, posting a joint photo referencing the musical's iconic painting, and fans have, rightfully so, lost their minds. The show is set to premiere in summer 2027 in London, where our 2 stars will be sharing the spotlight and serving us some much more needed wonder. And while I haven't seen the show before, I can already bet that these 2 will kill it because, let's face it, they're both generational talents, and they've proven that they have undeniable chemistry playing Glinda and Fiyero in the blockbuster movie adaptation of Wicked. Hello? Alright, buckle up for this next one because it is literally the stuff of legends. Imagine spending 10 years as a K-pop trainee, grinding, dancing, singing, dreaming of debuting in a girl group, and then being told you're too old over and over again. This was EJ's story, but instead of giving up, she flips the script and becomes one of the most respected songwriters in K-pop, writing hits for Red Velvet, aespa, Twice, LE SSERAFIM, and more. Then, years later, she finally got her own moment in the spotlight in 2025 with Netflix's animated musical K-pop Demon Hunters, where she not only voices the main character Rumi, but also co-wrote and performs the lead track Golden with Audrey Nuna and Ray Ami. Legend has it the melody literally came to her on the way to the dentist, and she recorded it on her phone before it vanished. Iconic songwriter energy. And let me tell you, Golden didn't just chart, it dominated globally, hitting #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, ruling the Billboard Global 200, topping charts in over 30 countries, going platinum, and even sending other songs from the soundtrack into the Billboard Top 10 like it's a whole K-pop era in itself. But the award season, it got historic. Golden snagged Best Original Song at the 2026 Golden Globes, earning an Oscar nomination for Best Original Song, first ever for a K-pop track, by the way, swept Critics' Choice and Music Media Awards, and even landed Grammy nods for Song of the Year, Best Song Written for Visual Media, and Best Pop Duo Group Performance. And EJ's Golden Globe acceptance speech had everyone crying because years of rejection literally led to this moment of global recognition. Pretty cool for someone who was told they were too old for success, right? Thank you so much for tuning in for today's rundown with Gossip Guy. Subscribe to Seden's YouTube channel for more entertainment news. See you next time.